We're taking it back to the 1860s this week on Studio 209.
Studio 209.
We're in beautiful Knights Ferry this week for Studio 209, but in just a few moments, this serene setting will be rocked by a Civil War battle. A reenactment, of course, as the Union takes on the Confederacy.
It's part living history, and it's also, in some ways, we're paying a tribute, in many cases, to our ancestors that actually fought in the Civil War.
Obviously, you want to have authenticity, but you also want to be entertaining. Where is the balance between those two?
Oh, man. It's hard to strike that balance. It really is. We try and stay within the parameters of what they would have done then. So what we do is use the very same tactics and equipment and weapons and everything that they did, and try and show people how it might have been in a much smaller battle.
So I understand you've been doing this for 13 years. How old were you when you began doing these reenactments?
I actually started when I was 11 years old through one of our companies. Absolutely loved it when I was a kid. Absolutely love it now. It's a pretty great hobby. I've met quite a few very interesting and just honestly very great people here as well.
You know, we live close by where one of the reenactments takes place yearly, and so every year we'd go and visit, so I always wanted to do it, and one year my friend got into it and invited me out, and that's the way it's gone since. I
think I was 39 when I started this, and I felt like I was about 15. Running around, big old grin on my face, and you know, playing with black powder. We get to shoot at people? Oh yeah, I'm all over that.
20 years later, do you still feel that same excitement, that rush when you go out there in the battlefield?
I do. Yeah, sometimes I still do.
Front rank only.
Once we get out there, we don't know what's going to happen. I don't know where he's going to send his guys. He doesn't know where I'm going to send mine, and we just work off of each other's maneuvers, trying to outmaneuver the other guy.
So it really is like a chess game then?
Very much, yeah.
It brings the whole picture of war very close to home. And so when we come out here and we do these events, there are times where it feels very real.
Right, it's not just fun, it's also educational, living history, so to speak.
It's very educational. It's educational for us, and it's educational for the spectators who come and watch us.
I mean, we come out here for a weekend, or some of us have been out doing these events for over a week. Living in these tents in all kinds of weather, and it's miserable.
And that's only 1 week, right?
That's only 1 week.
Not 4 years.
4 years solid every single day. Miserable, horrible food. These guys were tough. A whole new level of tough that we just don't know now and then, and it's impressive, and it's something that I like to convey try to teach people is, yeah, these guys were tough.
Is having a beard a requirement? I see a lot of beards out here.
You know, having a beard is absolutely historically correct. It's not actually a requirement. It's really funny, like I said, you know, I've been here long enough that most of the guys that I've known here, I've known since before they had beards. Mm-hmm. In fact, I actually grew this one by accident.
Really?
I
thought you were just that committed to the process.
Well, I'm committed enough to keep it.
I probably have the beard to fit in with the regiment down there, but I don't think I have the will to. Whoa! So after seeing my beard, the Union Army decided to enlist my services. So it looks like I'm gonna be participating in the next battle. So that does it for this week's episode. You can find us at Studio209.tv. I'm talking about this episode and all of the past episodes. And please subscribe to our brand new dedicated YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook at 209 Magazine. And we're also on Instagram and Twitter with the same handle at 209 Magazine. So until next week, I'm Frankie Tovar. Have a good week.
That's second call, soldier. Fall in the line.